Okay, this morning study is draining me. It's not refilling my soul, it's actually draining me. And I shared everything with you guys, literally, whatever I've been through so far. Still, I'm left with few pages, and I'm going to start that Rhonda Byrne's book. But the way it's disturbing and giving jerks to my thought process, that's what I'm sharing with you guys. Yeah. Anyways, good morning to you all. I'm going to start my day in a very good manner. I always start my day with offering Fajr Namaz and then with my cats, meditation and reading and listening good ideas. All of that is actually repairing and refreshing and rejuvenating myself internally. And you cannot express yourself externally if you're not getting prepared yourself for internal work. So if any of the thing is missing in the golden hour of the morning, you might regret or might struggle at the course of your day. So again, I'm saying I'm not perfect in everything, but at least I try to figure out at the beginning of the day or at night how I'm going to start my day. So yeah, this is all about today's start. Now I'm moving towards some work that was like that was in the pending list for a few days, so I'm going to finish that thing first. So love you all. It's not always easy to comprehend the idea in one go. This book has multiple layering of understanding. The writer starts off with very simple and understandable logics, but later on in the chapters, I forgot the name. There's so much information and very deep layered information. So it's really hard for me to comprehend the idea while I'm reading it. And at the beginning of the reading, I mentioned that this book is shattering many of my concepts, but I had to be patient throughout the chapter, that if it's dismantling my belief system or my shattering some of my ideas, but at the end of the chapter it's restoring everything, or you can say everything is falling on the right place. But still I think it is tough to understand in the later chapter. Like, I'm trying to comprehend the idea the writer Mark Manson is mentioning, but it's not wrong. I wouldn't say it's wrong, but it's it's all correct, but it requires a huge level of understanding and huge level of a strong belief system and your thought process to be understood the idea writer is projecting. So it's not easy for everyone to understand. I've been working on these mind matrix for so many years, so I'm able to comprehend certain fraction of the idea, and that is also shattering my belief system again and again and again. But I just kept myself like this, and it is giving me I have to be patient even if I'm not liking to read further. But there is something, like there is light at the end of the tunnel, there is something good at the end of the topic. So when he sums up at the end of the topic, it is completely different. Like, I restore again myself. Like, the way of explaining it, it's really hard because it's written in multiple layers of understanding, and it requires prior to read that, it requires a huge understanding of thought process and your own belief system. Like, if you're somebody who is first time reading such thing, you won't be able to understand completely. This happens with me when I was reading 7 habits of highly effective people. This happens with me at that time also. So yeah, this is what my review so far, the number of chapter I read. So yeah, I'm somebody who is never ever reluctant to change, adapt, or transform myself to serve the moment. I'm always ready to bring the juice of my knowledge, wisdom to serve the very moment in a very precise way. But if this is happening so fast, rapidly. This is a challenge for everyone. So I cannot confront immediately. Yes, I can accept, I can churn, I can think later on, but right now, like for the very moment, if someone is saying something so adequately, precisely, and appropriately in a way that is piercing into and hitting into my soul, so this shatters. So this is difficult. This shatters one's confidence. So this is what happening throughout when I'm reading, because I'm not just reading it for the purpose of reading. I want to understand what writer is trying to say. Sometime I went through some in a shallow way also, because it's going deep into myself. So I had to stop like this. I had to finish it, and I had to stop like this. So yeah, this is what I'm experiencing. It's not finished yet. So this book was hitting rock bottom of my survival skills, my belief system, my thought process, and the notions I'm holding for so long. So what was a challenge while reading this book is I had to keep and hold my own thought like this throughout, like a baby holds something which is so precious, a gift or a candy or something, and the I'm not saying that I'm all correct, all right, and whatever I'm holding and I'm churning in my brain is all right. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to polish myself further, or I need to rectify and eliminate whatever I'm holding so far which is not serving me. This may be the case, but a majority of the time I was holding my because the way it is written with so much good vocabulary, diction, and emotions, it is piercing my brain into my brain and dismantling and shattering whatever I had been holding so far.